What's up, people? This is RGC and it's time for another pickup video. I don't believe I have too much coming this month. This is just part one. To start off, PlayStation 2 game, Gran Turismo 4. I already have this game. The reason I got it was because my copy that I got at a store, the face of the disc was rather scratched up, and it's not a really expensive game, so I just waited for them to get another copy of the game in, and I bought it. This is the one I got today, well, the case at least. I've already switched out the discs, but this is my original disc. I don't know if you can see it well or not, but it's rather scratched up, some surface scratches on the front. And, you know, my collection is kind of a reflection of me. I want my stuff to look good. I want nice cases. And, you know, I want everything to be pristine as possible. Anyway, the case is still good. This is the original case. Well, this is the case that I got with the game today. But this is the disc I originally had. I'm going to use the case for another game. The cover art and the disc may be given away. But I just wanted to get me another copy of the game so I can get me a better condition disc. Another pickup, Kingo Master Bushido. It was only $2.95. Haven't heard great things about it, but the game is complete. $3, you're not risking too much. Case is in okay condition. Just something different to play, so it's worth a try. So another PlayStation 2 pickup, taken care of. Got a GameCube game, Beyblade V-Force. This was a pawn shop pickup. It is incomplete, no paperwork or manual, but the disc is here, obviously. Not great condition, rather scratched up. But the main reason I got it was because all the GameCube games are marked at $2. I have no real interest in this game, but I can use the case. So the artwork and the disc may end up being given away or something, but I wanted the case. And that's the interesting thing. Sometimes the cases are worth more than the actual games that come in the case. Back to the store that I got the PlayStation 2 games from. I got another game, Trapped, by Tecmo. I think this is a game where this individual on the cover harnesses the power, an evil power, the devil or something, and she sets booby traps or makes traps for people in the castle or dungeon or whatever. Anyway, it seems like something pretty interesting. I don't think it sold too well, obviously, I guess, and it's a little bit on the uncommon side as far as what my records indicate. So happy to pick that up. Haven't really been fooling around with Super Nintendo too much lately. The prices are kind of through the roof. But a local guy I do business with, he had a few cartridges around that I figured I'd check out. One of which is Ranma Half Hard Battle. It's like a fighter game, 2D, and it has various characters in it, 3 of which are visible in the artwork right there on the label. Pandas, a panda, 2 humans, whatever. It's a fighter game. You can look it up if you're someone interested in it. But yeah, something else to play on Super Nintendo. Trying to work on my Super Nintendo collection a little bit, I guess. But like I said, the prices are so high right now. And I'm actually thinking about shifting my focus from cartridge-based games at all, completely to disc-based games, because the thing about Super Nintendo, NES, any of the Nintendo cartridge-based consoles is that there's a lot of counterfeits out there now. Even on the handhelds, especially with the Pokemon games, but people are buying cheap sports games, like flashing the boards with a different ROM and putting replacement labels on these games and selling them as something that they're not. There's something I'm hearing people do with the NES, especially the valuable ones. And that made me really want to get out of the cartridge-based game. You know, when it comes to cartridge-based games, Super Nintendo especially, there's fake Earthbounds out there. There's pretty much fake any kind of valuable game out there. There's people that really don't care about you. They just care about the bottom dollar and making money off people, and that's very unfortunate. It's kind of ruining the whole collecting thing. Plus, you got people that just want to collect to resell and stuff like that too. But let me get off my soapbox. Got a Game Shark 2.0 here. I was hoping it was like a 3.0 or something like that, but it's a 2.0. But it does work. I can't complain. Pawn shop pickup for $4. I got a Wiimote. It is the non-motion plus, but it's good condition. I had to clean it up a little bit, but looks good. Hopefully it works. So that does it for part one. Part two, I have a trade coming in from a Instagram friend, and I have some PlayStation 2 titles coming up that I really need to get out of the way so I can wrap up my PlayStation 2 collection. Only about 5 or 6 more PlayStation 2 games I want, and I'll be done collecting for PlayStation 2. And only about 2 or 3 more N64 games, and my N64 game collection will be complete. Okay, and to finish up this pickup video, another PlayStation 2 pickup, and it was just for the case. Another Power Drone. Went to the same store I usually go to. They had a few more Power Drones. This one has a decent condition case, and I got it for 95 cents. I'm going to use this case to switch out with one of my more valuable games and give Power Drone away. I've already switched out the case on this one for another game I'm about to show you, but I got 2 copies of Power Drone, so the game will be given away. I'm just in it for the cheap cases at 95 cents. Another PlayStation 2 pickup, Capcom Classics Collection, and this is one thing I really enjoyed about the 6th generation of gaming, all the compilation discs, especially on the PlayStation 2. So I needed this one. It features cool, good quality games such as Street Fighter 2, Ghosts and Goblins, Legendary Wings, Bionic Commando, Forgotten Worlds, Ghouls and Ghosts. You can see. So, pretty nice collection right there. Decent game. Sticking with the collection theme, got Midway Arcade Treasures 1. I already have 2, but I needed to get 1. So, got it. And the game that I switched out the case with that Power Drone right there for is a pickup. Kingdom Hearts, let's see, Chain of Memories. Yes, so I already switched the case out. This case is in much better condition. It's actually a PlayStation 2 case, unlike the one this game came in, as you can see right there, and it's complete. And I was really happy to see the game still had the manual and original artwork, even though it wasn't on its original case, or in its original case. Now, this has been a burden of mine for some time. Back in 2009-ish or so, around the same time I sold my GameCube collection, which I dearly regret. I sold some of my PlayStation 2 collection that I didn't like too much. Anyway, I had to go back and buy some games that I had previously purchased. One of which was Mega Man X7. I'm not a big fan of this game. I had my doubts about it as soon as I found out it was in 3D. I think Mega Man, the better games are in 2D, period. That's just my personal opinion. And I really enjoyed the X series. But once they got to X7, they really dropped the ball. I really don't like the game. The gameplay is slow, monotonous. The characters are slow. One of the primary things I don't like about the game is named Mega Man X7. You have to unlock the main character of the game, which is Mega Man. I don't get it, but I had to get it. So, that being said, I have X7 now. Personally, I like X6 better than X7. And a lot of people hate X6. Anyway, off the soapbox, I had to get X8 as well. I never bought this one. I heard it's a whole lot better than X7. So this game wasn't that cheap. Yeah, I think it had a little low production run. By this time, in the Mega Man collection or the Mega Man series, the 3D games weren't doing too well, and Capcom was already starting to mess up real bad, kind of like they're still messing up. But anyway, they're not paying attention to the fans, and they're suffering for it. But I needed to get X8, so I got it. And you don't have a complete Mega Man X collection without Mega Man X Command Mission, which is actually an RPG. I like this game better than X7. And I'm not the biggest RPG guy, but it's actually a pretty good game, and I do enjoy it. So, have it. It's not a cheap game either. Yeah, these, I know online and street value are a little bit different, but online, these games can go from like 35 to 50. It just ranges. Depends on condition and what's available. But yeah, not cheap. And this is about a $20 game on online, Mega Man X7. So I got a lot of the PlayStation 2 burdens taken care of, because those were obstacles standing in the way of me getting or finishing up some of my PlayStation 2 collection. And I'm also almost done collecting for PlayStation 2. Anyway, I did a trade with one of my buddies on Instagram, and I sent him a few games. I sent him 2 Pokemon Golds, both with new save batteries, some bonuses, some posters, stuff like that from Grand Theft Auto, a Game Boy Advance SP charger, some stuff like that. And we did a trade, and he sent me some cases. And the main significance of this is the fact that the cases are for GameCube games. And the significance really is that it's hard to find GameCube stuff where I live. Simply put, especially quality stuff. But GameCube is a console. If the game's in good condition, I will get it if I can get it for a decent price, kind of regardless of what it is. I mean, if it's like a cartoon or movie-based game or something like that, I probably won't get it. But in this case, yeah, I got this. So I got Super Mario Strikers case complete. I thank him for that. Harry Potter Quidditch complete. Jeremy McGrath, no manual, but it does have the precautions, which is cool. Empty case. Nothing wrong with empty first party cases for the GameCube. Harry Potter. Let's see. Prisoner of Azkaban. Need for Speed Underground case only. Need for Speed Underground 2 case and manual. Preview disc, which is really cool, and it has the preview disc and the insert in there with the precautions, which is awesome. I thank him for that. And I got a Phantasy Star Online Card Revolution, and it has the manual, all the inserts in there as well, which is awesome. And he also sent it with a GameCube box, so that's awesome. I'm real happy to get that trade in from him. Cool dude. You run across some cool people you can actually trust sometimes. You know, don't run across too many good people these days, but there are some good people out there that will be legit and trade with you. I'm not one to trade with everybody, because there's people out there that want to rip you off, simply put. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my Instagram for more collection photos. The PlayStation 2 collection is almost complete. Probably about 5 or 6 more games I want, and I'll be done. Well over 100 titles now. Stay tuned. Peace. Okay, one more thing. Just did this recently. I decided to trim some of the fat out of my collection, some things I really didn't want or plan to play. And I got some store credit for it, and I used it to put toward a game that was there that you know, I wouldn't mind having another copy of, and that was Conker's Bad Fur Day. So I got another copy of Conker's Bad Fur Day. That puts me at let's see, it puts me at 3 copies. But anyway, you can never have too much of a good game, especially Conker's Bad Fur Day. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this collection video. Feel free to you know the rest. Comment, rate, subscribe. Check out my Instagram. Anyway, thanks.